Guyana in the Caribbean, a beautiful mosaic of people who came from the furthest corners of the earth. Their history and culture is a wondrous fabric woven from pirates and rum, slavery and rebellions, swashbuckling adventures, and exciting West Indian vacations. A truly fascinating story. Join us for all this and more on the Aaron Darcy Project.
The Trinidad and Tobago Carnival, a celebration of culture, resilience, and joy. What do Toronto's Caribana and New York City's Labor Day Festival have in common with the Canboulay riots of 1881 and 1884? Let's find out, shall we? Hi there and welcome to the Aaron Darcy Project. This is where we look at some of the people, places and events that contribute to the wonderful history of Guyana and the Caribbean. I am your host Ryan, and today we take a look at the exciting Carnival of Trinidad and Tobago. Can you hear the band striking up? The spirit of Trinidadian Carnival has taken root and flourished, creating vibrant cultural expressions in diverse urban settings, and that's how we get Toronto's Caribana and New York Labor Day Festival. The Trinidad and Tobago Carnival, a kaleidoscope of color, music, and unbridled joy, is more than just a pre-Lenten festival. It's a vibrant tapestry woven from threads of history, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the Trinidadian people. Held annually on the Monday and Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, this explosive celebration draws participants and spectators not only from the Caribbean, but also from across the globe. People flood the streets of Trinidad, eager to immerse themselves in the pulsating rhythms and dazzling spectacle that define this unique cultural phenomenon. This is one of the major events that identify Trinidad and Tobago with the rest of the world. From the elaborate costumes to the infectious music, every aspect of Carnival tells a story that stretches back centuries and continues to evolve with each passing year. The heart of Carnival beats with the rhythm of its numerous cultural events, a crescendo building towards the Grand Street Parade on Monday and Tuesday. Energetic parties begin soon after Christmas, and these are used to launch the bands that will be the main event in Carnival. These parties showcase the elaborate costumes and themes of various masquerade bands. They ignite the anticipation in the weeks leading up to the main event and are considered to be vital to the planning and execution of the entire Carnival celebrations. These fetes, pulsating with music and overflowing with vibrant energy, are a testament to the meticulous planning and creative artistry that goes into each Carnival season. They are a microcosm of the larger celebration, a taste of the sensory overload that awaits on the streets of Port of Spain and other towns across the islands. While traditionally associated with the witty social commentary and melodic storytelling of Calypso, Carnival's musical landscape has evolved over the decades. Soca, a high-energy fusion of Calypso and Indian musical influences, has risen to prominence, becoming the dominant soundtrack of the modern Carnival. Chutney music, incorporating the use of instruments like the dholak and sitar, has also gotten into the thick of things at Carnival time. These changes reflect the dynamic nature of Trinidadian culture, its ability to absorb and integrate new influences while retaining its core identity. However, the echoes of Calypso's past still resonate, reminding revelers of the genre's crucial role in shaping the Carnival joy and its power to connect communities through shared stories and experiences. Beyond the music, Carnival is a feast for the senses. Costumes are works of art, transforming participants into fantastical creatures, historical figures, or embodiments of abstract concepts. Fierce competition marks these elaborate creations. Often adorned with feathers, beads, sequins, and other embellishments, they are not merely outfits, but expressions of individual creativity and cultural pride. The sheer scale and artistry of the costumes are breathtaking, contributing significantly to the visual spectacle of the parade. Other important elements of the festival include stick fighting, a traditional martial art with roots in Africa. Limbo, a dance challenge showcasing flexibility and grace, and the mesmerizing sounds of the steel pan. The steel pan, a musical instrument crafted from oil drums, is a symbol of Trinidad and Tobago's ingenuity and resourcefulness. Its unique sound, both melodic and percussive, is inextricably linked to Carnival, adding another layer of richness to the festival's sonic landscape. The influence of Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival extends far beyond the shores of the islands. It has become a global phenomenon, inspiring similar celebrations in Caribbean communities around the world. From Toronto's Caribana to the Miami Carnival, Houston's Carifest, London's Notting Hill Carnival, and New York City's Labor Day Carnival, the spirit of Trinidadian Carnival has taken root and flourished, creating vibrant cultural expressions in these diverse urban settings. These celebrations, while distinct in their own right, all share a common thread: the exuberant celebration of Caribbean heritage and the power of music and dance to unite communities. The origins of Trinidad and Tobago Carnival can be traced back to the late 18th century, a period of significant social and demographic change. An influx of immigrants from the French West Indies, including French planters, free people of mixed race, and enslaved Africans, transformed the social fabric of Trinidad. The seeds of Carnival were sown in this complex environment, where different cultures intersected and intertwined. The tradition of masquerade balls, introduced by French plantation owners before the fasting of Lent, provided the initial spark. However, the enslaved African population were excluded from these elite events, so they began to create their own parallel celebrations, infusing them with their own rituals, folklore, and musical traditions. These clandestine gatherings, often satirical in nature, allowed enslaved Africans to express themselves, maintain their cultural heritage, and subvert the social order of the time. One of the most significant of these early celebrations was Cambolais, derived from the French canbroules, meaning burnt cane. Cambolais, characterized by drumming, singing, dancing, chanting, and stick fighting, was a powerful expression of resistance and cultural resilience. Cambolais is considered a direct precursor to the modern carnival and played a crucial role in the development of Trinidad and Tobago's unique musical identity. Calypso music, which emerged in the 17th century, also has its roots in the experiences of enslaved Africans. Derived from the West African kaizo and the rhythms of Cambolais, calypso served as a means of communication, social commentary, and cultural expression. Stripped of their homeland and family ties, enslaved Africans used calypso to mock their masters, share news, and preserve their cultural heritage. Early calypsos were often sung in French Creole, reflecting the linguistic landscape of the time. The role of the griot, a West African storyteller and oral historian, evolved into the chantuelle and eventually the calypsonian, solidifying the importance of storytelling and social commentary in this musical genre. The abolition of slavery in 1834 marked a turning point in the history of Carnival. The Africans, celebrating their newfound freedom, embraced the Carnival season as an opportunity to express their joy and commemorate the occasion. The tradition of carrying burning sugarcane during Cambolais celebrations became a symbolic act of reclaiming their agency and celebrating their liberation. Carnival, in its evolving form, became a powerful symbol of freedom and cultural rebirth. However, the path to the modern carnival was not without its challenges. The colonial government, wary of the potential for social unrest, attempted to suppress carnival festivities throughout the mid- and late 1800s. These efforts to control and restrict the celebrations often led to civil disorder, most notably the Canbolais riots of 1881 and 1884. These riots, a testament to the people's determination to preserve their cultural traditions, ultimately led to the passage of the Peace Preservation Act in 1884. This act, while intended to maintain order, also formalized the official start of Carnival and attempted to regulate various aspects of the celebrations. The story of the steel pan is another remarkable chapter in the history of Carnival. Following the ban on stick fighting and African percussion music in 1881, bamboo-tamboo sticks became a substitute, but these too were eventually banned. In the 1930s, however, these percussive traditions re-emerged in the form of steel bands, orchestras made up with, believe it or not, frying pans, dustbin lids, and oil drums. The steel pan, born out of necessity and ingenuity, became a powerful symbol of Trinidadian creativity and resourcefulness. Its unique sound, both melodic and percussive, quickly became an integral part of the carnival soundscape. The arrival of the United States Navy in Trinidad during World War II further propelled the steel pan's popularity, introducing its unique sound to a wider audience and contributing to its international recognition. Juve, meaning a break of day in French, marks the official beginning of the 2 days of Carnival. This early morning celebration, a throwback to the Canboulay traditions, sees revelers, most of them still quite intoxicated from the night before, parading through the streets in homemade or satirical costumes, often doused in mud, oil, and paint. Juve is a raw and uninhibited expression of the carnival spirit, a stark contrast to the more elaborate and formal costumes that appear later in the day and on Carnival Tuesday. It is a time for playful revelry, social commentary, and a celebration of the freedom and cultural expression that lies at the heart of Carnival. The Trinidad and Tobago Carnival is a living, breathing testament to the power of culture to shape identity, foster resilience, and ignite joy. It is a celebration of the past, a reflection of the present, and a vibrant expression of hope for the future. From its complex origins in the era of slavery and colonialism to its modern incarnation as a global cultural phenomenon, Carnival continues to evolve, absorbing new influences while retaining its core identity. It is a spectacle of unparalleled energy and creativity, a reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit to celebrate life, even in the face of adversity. The pulsating rhythms, the dazzling costumes, and the infectious joy of Carnival are an invitation to immerse oneself in the rich tapestry of Trinidadian culture, a tapestry woven from threads of history, resilience, and the enduring spirit of a very diverse blend of people. We surely hope that you have enjoyed today's episode of the Aaron Darcy Project. Do you plan on going to the Trinidad Carnival this year? The dates are Monday, March 3rd, 2025 to Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. We hope you do. Please share our videos with others and leave us a comment below. Thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to your company on the next episode of the Aaron Darcy Project. Goodbye for now.